you very much. Thank you. Thanks for coming, y'all.
say that my behavior's unacceptable, so condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have a tendency of getting very physical, so watch your step, cause if I do, you'll need a miracle. You drain me dry, make me wonder why I'm even here. The double vision I was seeing is finally clear. You want to stay, but you know very well I want you gone, and I fit to fucking tread the ground that I'm walking on. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Yeah. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What you were doing was screwing things up inside my head. You should know better, you never listen to what I said. Clutching your pillow and writhing in the naked sweat, hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Does it kill? Does it burn? Is it painful to learn that it's me who has all the control? Does it thrill? Does it sting when you feel what I bring and you wish that you had me to hold? When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Ready for some Potters baseball? Potters baseball brought to you by Stone's Broadcast Networks. And now for the play-by-play, here is Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Yes, here I am, Mark the Phantom Lowe. We are out here on a Saturday night at McBean Park in lovely Lincoln, California. I'm here with Evan, the engineer, and we're here on Piper's birthday. And it's a special day, and we've already seen some special guests. We have some special things planned. There is a Piper bobblehead, which was given to the first 500 fans. And let me tell you, there were people lined up like crazy out there waiting to get in this place at 5:30, 5 o'clock. I don't know when they started, probably 3 o'clock. They camped out so they could get Piper bobbleheads. It was a fantastic sight, and we're going to unveil. I have one, Evan has one. We're going to unveil them at the end of the first inning. Between the top and bottom of the first inning, we will do a little unveiling so you can see what the Piper bobblehead looks like. So we can see what it looks like because I have not looked at it yet. Evan has not looked at it yet. Our opponent tonight, the Marysville Giants, the newest member of the PEL. They are 1-5 on the season, so just 6 games under their belts. The Potters are 17-1. All 5 games for the Giants are in the PEL. The Potters are 2-1 after that 3-game series against Humboldt midweek, and that was a fantastic series. Hopefully you got out here or you watched it because that was a great series. Humboldt taking the first game 3-2 on Tuesday. Potters coming back, falling behind on Wednesday 4-0, then winning at 12-4, and then getting ahead 8-2 and then holding on by the skin of their teeth to beat Humboldt 8-5 in the series decider on Thursday evening. So that's where the Potters stand, 2-1 in league, 17-1 on the season. They're going to send the left-hander Gerald Hansen out to the mound to take on the Giants tonight. Gerald has pitched one prior game. It was on the 13th. Last Saturday, 4 innings, 3 hits, a run, 7 strikeouts, and a walk. And yes, he did get the win. So Hansen is 1-0. First 3 batters he will face for the Marysville Giants, L.T. Lindsay, the center fielder, then Kenny Winters, the Lincoln product, the shortstop, and Drew Fox, the first baseman. We're just about ready to go. Great crowd out here. First pitch is a strike, and it's all good. Nah, it wasn't a strike. Okay, already I make mistakes. This is terrible. It looked like a strike. What do you think, Evan? Yeah, Evan said it looked like a strike, and he doesn't have to say that. There's a chopper down the third baseline, and that is foul. Shane Miller is the Potters' third baseman today. We'll get the defensive alignment after this batter. Lindsay, Winters, and Fox. Then Asa Martinez, the catcher. Sam Marr is the DH. Zach Millen at third. Zane Al-Asawi is in right. Jackson Berra in left, and Quentin Beck at second base. Carmine Belmudez is the pitcher for the Marysville Giants here tonight, looking for their second win of this season. The 1-1 pitch is in there. A call, strike 2. L.T. Lindsay out in center field. We don't know what the L.T. stands for, so I'm saying Lawrence Thomas. What do you think? Lawrence Thomas, Lawrence Taylor Lindsay. No, I don't think so, but I like the way you're thinking. You're on fire today. Keep it up. These later starts are better for you because you're a night owl. I know that. 2-2 pitch. Oh, yeah. Grounded on the third baseline. That's Millen. Miller has it. Guns it. Strong throw across the diamond to first base. Shane Miller gets the first assist. The putout goes to Mason Belding, and Kenny Winters is the hitter. The Lincoln product has played for the Potters before and has played against the Potters before. Shane Miller, as we said, at third base. Shortstop is Perrin Bland tonight. Second base, Luke Euler. First base, Mason Belding. Behind the plate is Cooper Smith. And left, it's Chaz McNeilis. Ryan Jackson in center, and Quincy Malbro is over in right field. That's your Potters' defensive alignment as Winters strides to the plate. He's hitting .250 with 5 runs scored on the season for the Marysville Giants, who not surprisingly make their home up there in Marysville. I think, do we decide Barton Field is the name of the field, I think, something like that. And Evan was looking at it and said it was pretty spectacular looking. They did some renovations, I guess, and Bryant Field, my bad, Bryant Field. Winters takes the strike. 87 for Gerald Hansen. I was very impressed, Evan, by the display. Was it an aerial? Was it a drone shot? Because that's what the kids are doing these days. I don't know if you're hip to that. I don't know if you're hip to hip. Swing and a miss, and Winters is down on strikes, 3 pitches. So far, so good for Gerald Hansen out of Northern Kentucky University, and their mascot is the Norse. Now, what's the mascot's name, Evan? Victor Viking, I believe, was the name of the mascot, but the Norse is their name, but the mascot is Victor Viking, and I believe that was Victor with a K. Victor Viking. I like it. I like that part. There's a foul ball by Drew Fox. Drew's 3 for 13 on the season with 2 runs batted in. So Gerald Hansen, Northern Kentucky. Also Northern Kentucky, I was just informed, Noah Madsen, the Potters' sort of closer, along with Matthias Michel. So Madsen going to be a Norse. He's going to be a Norse, but he's going to have Victor Viking as his mascot. Which, I mean, if I'm a college player and I got Victor Viking, I'm going out there and giving all for country. You know what I mean? It's for Victor. Inside. Two and one to Drew. He is the first baseman for the Giants, and he swings and misses. The Giants got some snazzy numbers on the back. Those are nice digits. I like them. The 9, the slanted like 9 and stuff. I like it. Kind of a dark blue, light blue kind of thing. Looks good. I like it. Striking, if you could say. They're striking numbers. Ground ball, third base side foul. So it's Piper's birthday. 500 fans got bobbleheads. We'll unveil them in a couple of minutes here. Also, we've got some visitors. We've got Zeus from Lincoln High School is here. We've got the Whitney Wildcat mascot. I'm going to call him Whitney. I said his name is Whitney the Wildcat. He's just named by me, and that's it. Like Lawrence Styler or whatever I said. Strike 3 call. Great inning for Gerald Hansen. 2 strikeouts. And that'll do it for the Giants in the top of the first. Going to the bottom of the first, Potter's coming to bat, but let's do it. Let's do it, my friend. Here we go. I've got the bobblehead right here. Pull it out of here. And here it is. Piper the Peacock. Where's my camera? Right there. Piper the Peacock. Now, that is not a neck brace. That is the styrofoam, but I'm too lazy to take it off. So there's Piper. That's what 500 people get. Well, 498 because Evan and I got one. That's pretty good. I like that. It's going to go up on my mascot shelf right up there. In fact, Ray Garcia says I'm bringing another mascot shelf because we've got too much stuff in here for one mascot. We've got Piper, Cletus, we've got Stones and I. Anyway, here's your, there it is. Here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Get in here. This is Evan coming in. He's got a little attachment. So he's pumping the chair. Everybody pump it up. You got to pump it up. Nice. Well done, Evan. That looks pretty good. I like that. Evan scores again. Let's take a little break, come back with more baseball.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of the first inning. Hope you enjoyed the Piper bobblehead reveal and the attachment that Evan told us about. That is Carmine Belmutez is the pitcher, the right-hander, throwing to Perrin Bland. He is .480 on the season, 2 home runs and 17 runs batted in. And hits a ground ball up the middle. That'll get into center field for a base hit. So P. Bland singles. I think the family is still here, I think. They were going to go home, and they said, I'm going to hang out for Piper's birthday, and now they're here. That'll bring up Luke Euler, 300 on the season, even with 11 runs batted in. Defensively, we've got Jackson Barra in left, L.T. Lindsay in center, and Zain Al-Asawi in right. Zach Millen at third, Kenny Winters at short, Quentin Beck at second, Drew Fox at first. Asa Martinez behind the plate. There goes Perrin Bland. The throw to second base will be a little bit too late, and Bland is in there. Good one-hop throw, and that made it closer than I thought it was going to be. And Carmine Belmudez is the pitcher. Euler out of Rockland, California. There goes Bland. Now it's a bluff, and it's high for a ball. And the University of Nevada, Reno. 50-50, the Lincoln FC. They usually get some bucks when they come out here. They're going to be going to a lot of tournaments. That is outside again. Three balls, no strikes on Euler. Quincy Malbrough going to bat third tonight. Luke takes a strike. After Quincy, we got Ethan Johnson, the DH, then Cooper Smith, the catcher. Shane Miller, the third baseman, bats sixth. Then Chaz McNeilis, Mason Belding, and Ryan Jackson. And, of course, Gerald Hansen on the hill. There's a grounder into the hole. Off the shortstop's glove into left field, a base hit. Perrin Bland had to wait, so he'll stop at third base. Winters gave it a try but couldn't get there. It's a solid base hit for Luke Euler. Second hit for the Potters. It'll bring up Quincy Malbrough, our player of the game from Thursday night. He's been on a roll lately, 4 of his last 10 with 4 RBIs. Hitting .500 on the season with 15 runs batted in. Up here with first and third, nobody out. In the bottom of the first, Gerald Hansen mowed through the Giants lineup. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the inning. There goes the runner. They're going to throw through to second base, and he is safe. No movement by Bland at third, so Euler gets the stolen base. Asa Martinez having to make a lot of throws early in this game. Malbrough with a chance to get 2 more RBI and tie Perrin Bland for the team lead. And P has been on top of that category almost the whole season. Quincy takes low away and gets away, and here comes the runner from third. That is Bland, and he does score. Moving to third is Luke Euler. Potters put a run up on the board on the wild pitch. And it is 2-0 on Quincy Malbrough. My prediction today is that I was going to say a left-handed hitter will get a home run. That's my prediction. That's outside. Evan says Chaz McNeilis. I was thinking Ethan Johnson or Mason Belding, but I think it might be time. I don't think Belding has one yet, and I think it might be time for MB to break out. Belding belts one. I just like the sound of it. It's alliterative. There's a good pitch right down the middle for a strike. Hit out into right field. Asawi makes the catch, the tag, the throw. It's a strong one, but up the line, and it's a sacrifice fly from Malbrough. Two runs in for the Potters, and it brings up Ethan Johnson. EJ out of San Jose, California. Johnson 367 with a home run and 6 batted in. Big left-handed hitter. Takes a strike. And he takes one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooper Smith on deck, and Ethan fouls it off. He's DHing tonight, and Cooper Smith is behind the plate for Gerald Hansen. So it's 1-2 on Ethan Johnson. You know how they have, like, if a guy's 78 years old, you have to shoot your age in golf because 78-year-old guy shoots a 78. I wonder what that is for pitching, for hitting. Like a 70-year-old guy hits a 70-mile-an-hour fastball. I think that'd be a good one. 65-year-old guy can hit a 65-mile-an-hour fastball, probably. I don't know, maybe these days. But I mean, that's kind of your tipping point there. Line drive, third baseman, nice play, a little snow cone action for Zach Millen at third base for the second out. Good catch, good play by Millen down at third base for out number 2, and here's Cooper Smith. Another left-handed hitter, perhaps, Evan, it's going to be him tonight. As Cooper's hitting at .333 with 4 runs batted in out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and Utah Tech University. He takes in the dirt. Asa Martinez already working hard in the bottom of the first inning. Great crowd out here tonight. Beautiful night for baseball. Piper, whose birthday it is decked out in some kind of weird regalia down there with a birthday hat and like a bulletproof vest or something. I don't know. Is he wearing Kevlar? I don't think he needs to worry about that, but maybe. And what is this you got here, Luke? Oh, jeez. He was raving about the watermelon tonight. Best watermelon he's ever had. Well, that's what he said last game. So I guess whoever does the watermelon buying for the Potters and the cutting up, because the cutting up is huge. It's got to be cubed, you know. A watermelon cutter is a very important job. Plus, they use Luke Statwalker as the key, the standard. If he's happy, we know we did a good job, because he's very exacting in his standards. Well, when you boss people around, you have to be. Grounder out towards second base. Nice play out there by Beck. He goes to first for the out. So the Potters scored twice here in the first. We'll go to the second. They lead it 2-0.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
Top of inning number 2, Gerald Hansen back out on the mound. He will face Asa Martinez, Sam Marr, and Zach Millen. 4, 5, and 6 for the Giants. Martinez behind the plate takes outside for a ball. Asa didn't have him in the stats, so this might be his debut appearance for the Giants, who are skippered by Tyler McIntyre, who seems like a fine young man. He was up here filling out the lineup card and helpfully putting in first names and everything for us, and seems like a real fine young fella. Excited to have the Giants in the PEL. And they are down 2-0 here. Hanson, there's a check swing. I think he swung. Oh, come on, ump. Oh, he didn't hear me. 2-1 now on Asa Martinez. Tough going so far for the Giants as they've had to play Healdsburg a couple of times and the West Coast Kings a couple of times. That's popped up to short right field. Malbrough makes the catch into right center for the out. So Martinez is retired on a fly ball to Quincy Malbrough in right, and Sam Marr is our hitter. The designated hitter, 3 for 11 on the season so far at a 273 clip. Big right-handed hitter with the, well, I call him cool numbers. He is number 32, according to my roster. Double nachos. Wait a minute. There's a little boop over to third base on a hop to first, and he is out. Shane Miller making it look kind of easy over there. Throws it across to Belding for out number 2. 5 quick outs on the Gerald Hansen watch today, and that brings up Zach Millen, and I should not have said that. That's a jinx right there. But he's going to rise above that. He's going to rise above the jinx. Left-handed hitter, Mr. Zach Millen, who is 1 for 6 on the season, made a nice catch in the bottom of the first inning. Take a hit away from the Potters. Hansen delivers, and it's a ball. 1-0. Zane Alisawi, the right fielder, is next. Zeus from Lincoln High is here. Also, Whitney, the Wildcat, is here outside. But I'm going to call, where's the Raging Rhinos? Where's the Rhinos? Where's that weird guy from Glenn Edwards, I think, the Eagles, that was really weird a couple of years ago? Where's the rest of the people? Where's Stomper? Where's Dinger? Where's everybody? Where's the Phoenix Gorilla? Where's the San Diego Chicken? Phoenix Gorilla is the man. And he's been around for quite some time. Since he was when I was a King season ticket holder in 1985. He was there then. I don't know the same guy. I'll be honest with you. It might be a different guy. But the chicken never goes anywhere anymore. He could have made it, just jetted up. What's he doing? So the Gorilla's not here. Where's Philly Fanatic? Don't see him. Don't see him. What happened to Mascot Love? Come on. Not Muskrat Love. Don't say that. I know you love the captain at Tennille. Right back up the middle off the leg of Hansen. It's going to have to get it underhand to first, and he got in. So Hansen uses the leg, uses the arm, uses whatever he needs. He got the third out in the second inning. We go to the bottom. Inning number 2, Potters on top 2-0.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
so slow.
You, our labor is rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend.
Bottom of inning number 2, it's Shane Miller, then Chaz McNeilis and Mason Belding for the Potters. In my left-handed prediction, left-handed home run prediction, we're going to have a lot of chances because Miller, McNeilis, and Belding all from the left side before we get to Ryan Jackson. By the way, Stat Walker is weighed in. He says Luke Euler is going to get the home run today. Chaz McNeilis for E, and I'm going with Mason Belding. That one is a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike, just getting going in the bottom of inning number 2. And wait a minute, hold on, man. One ball, 1 strike. Great crowd out here to celebrate Piper's birthday. Grounded big hopper to second base. Beck waits for it. He's got it and go to first, and he'll get him by a step. Drew Fox over there at first base. Getting the put out, and that will bring up Chaz McNeilis. And if you know about that kind of thing, Baby G is in the house. So Evan got excited for some reason, and so did Statwalker, and I don't know what's going on. We're still trying to talk to Baby G's people to get him up here for a chat. But his handlers are very strict. That's hit high in the air to right center. Coming on over is Lindsey, and he'll make the catch in medium deep right center for the second out. And here is my guy Mason Belding. MB we call him. His fans are called Belding's Belters. His fan club. I mean, he's hitting 300 with 6 runs batted in out of Del Oro High School, Grass Valley, California, Louisiana State University. He's going to take a ball underneath Issa Martinez. High and outside. That's inside to Mr. Belding, and it's 3-0, so obviously the pitcher knows that Belding has been tapped for home run duty today, so he's pitching around him, which is smart. I'm not saying it's not smart. Carmine Bermudez, the pitcher for the Marysville Giants today, and he gets in there with that one for 3-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 2. Potter scored twice in the first inning on a wild pitch that scored Perrin Bland and a sacrifice fly from Malbrough. Swing and a miss. That brought in Luke Euler. So Bermudez comes all the way back from 3-0 to go 3-2 on Mason Belding. He lines it into left center field on the move, and making a catch in left field is Jackson Barra. So good play by Barra in left. 1-2-3 for the Potters in the second. We go to the third. They're on top 2-0.
Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team that helps keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders, and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Hey, Potters fan.
We're ready for the top of the third on Piper's birthday evening. By the way, Fat Cat has some special kettle corn, birthday cake kettle corn today for Piper. And you know that Fat Cat does everything great. So well done. People coming in or coming back from Fat Cat right now, grabbing some dogs, going down there. Maybe somebody will get some kettle corn. Zane Alisawi is the first hitter. He's followed by Jackson Barra and Quentin Beck, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for your Marysville Giants, and Zane takes it outside for a ball, 1-0. Hanson has struck out 2, retired all 6 batters he's faced, and has a 2-0 lead here in the third. And his fastball is in there for a strike. Right at 87. It's about Gerald. He's 87, 88. I think he might have touched 90 last time, his last outing. Again, this is only his second outing. 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, and 7 strikeouts last time. Inside off speed, 2-1. Out of Northern Kentucky, the Norse. Mascot Victor the Viking. Or just Victor Viking, I think. Not Victor the Viking. His business card says Victor Viking, I think. Fouls it back to the screen, and we are ready to go at 2-2. I just really like those numbers on the backs of their jerseys. They're just kind of like hip. There's a little bit offset, a little slanted, you know. I think they appeal to generations old and new, my friend. As is evidenced by you and me. There you go. 2-2 now. Beautiful night out here. Sun's still a factor on the left side of the field. Breaking balls high from Gerald, 3-2. So that was a good play by Jackson Barra to find that line drive off the bat of Mason Belding and retire the side in the second. Not the easiest thing to do to pick the ball up out there and left. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Gerald Hanson, and it brings up Jackson Barra. Alisawi came in at 3 for 11. Jackson Barra 0 for 5 on the year. He is out in left field for the Marysville Giants. First year in the PEL. And the right-handed hitting left fielder will step in against Gerald Hanson. He's in seemingly a pretty nice groove starting off here. His fastball is in there for a strike. 0-1 on Barra. I see a lot of those Potters reusable cups. People are making the smart decision. You come back, I think you get deals on the refills. Swing and a miss. That's what I think happens. So, I mean, that's good. That's good, and I see people utilizing that all the time. I don't know what the refill is, but I imagine it's, 25% discount somewhere in there, and that's not nothing. Fastball, call, strike 3. So 2 quick outs here in the third for the Marysville Giants, and they'll send up Quentin Beck, the second baseman. He is 0 for 9 so far on the season. He has a couple of assists already in this game tonight. He must be the dueling dog batter because he's the 9th batter and we haven't had it yet. So if he strikes out, it's half off dueling dogs for the rest of the inning down at the Brick and Barrel Bar and Grill, Backyard Bar and Grill. And that's inside. That's right. Bring us back. We're here. I like that. He could have said either of the previous 2 batters and got half off. That's fouled off right at the Potters, the pack of Potters down there by the dugout. 1-1. Beck wearing number 6. And Willie's bringing out the big dogs on the mixtape now. He really wants 50% off. Swing and a miss. That's that comfortable 87 from Hanson. We're 2/3 of the way there to 50% off. So 2/3 of 50 is right around 34. So that doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. First round's on me. Strike 3, strikes the side out. We go to the bottom of the third. Potters on top 2-0.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of inning number 3, Carmine Bermudez back out there for the Marysville Giants. He gave up 2 runs in the first inning on 2 hits, but then came out in the second and got the Potters 1-2-3, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter. His name is Ryan Jackson. He's from El Cajon, California, and San Diego State University. He's hitting it at a 341 clip so far this summer with a home run and 11 runs batted in. Batting 9th, he's followed by Perrin Bland and then Luke Euler. Outside, Asa Martinez behind the plate, flags it before it goes back to the backstop. Swing and a miss. Good location that time from Bermudez. He got it up and into Ryan Jackson and tried to get inside it, couldn't do it. It's 2-1. Look out. That's going to hit him in the back. That's going to hit him in the back. So that's not good location. That would be bad location if you're a pitcher. See how that works. Here is Perrin Bland, who bounced one up the middle for a base hit his first time up. Bland closing in on 500 with a pair of home runs and 17 batted in. The Bland family is here somewhere, but it's a pretty full house. There goes a runner. That's Jackson. The throw to second base is not in time. Good throw by Asa Martinez, though. He made it close again, closer than it had a right to be. Jackson, a lot of speed over there, and he is in at second base with nobody on. The pitch is a strike. There he goes again, and that's outside. The throw to third is going to be over the head of the third baseman, and Jackson says, you know something? I'm going to just go home right now. And he does. So he gets the stolen base. It's an error on the catcher. And it is the third run for the Potters. And Bland now with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. I think that pitch was outside. Breaking ball misses Bland, misses the strike zone, so it's 2-1. That hits the dirt. 3-1. Potters up 3-0 now. Trying to go 3-1 in PEL play after that very tough series, very entertaining series against the Humboldt Crabs. That's ball 4. Not only that, but with the most promo-laden series I've ever remembered being a part of. Taco Tuesday, Wine and Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, half price admission, free admission, 2 canned food items. It was dizzying, as a matter of fact. Those midweek games, kind of fun. You literally could come out here and either eat or drink for next to nothing each one of those nights. Taco Tuesday, $2 tacos. I mean, people were ordering a pallet full. Throw to first base on the pickoff, gets by the first baseman into the dugout. And that will be an error on the pitcher, allowing P. Bland to go down to second base, which he does happily. He singled and scored his first time, and he has walked. Here's a good-looking pitch called the ball. 1-0 to Luke Euler, who singled his first time. He also scored. Luke's playing second base for the Potters tonight. Bland at short, and newcomer Shane Miller over at third. Outside. Quincy Malbrough, the follow. That sails outside as well, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Got activity in the bullpen as the fourth ball comes across to Euler. So 2 on, 1 in, nobody out, and here's Quincy Malbrough. Sacrifice fly in the first gives him 16 runs batted in on the season. Looks like number 24. That is Gavin Doyle. Well, it's kind of hard to see the last name. Ball 1 to Quincy. First and second, nobody out. Runners are going. The ball gets away from Martinez, back to the backstop. Double steal is successful. And the Potters have runners at second and third with nobody out. Count on Quincy is 2 balls and no strikes. Ryan Jackson started us off. He was hit by a pitch, then a walk to Bland, a walk to Euler, and the double steal. Quincy takes high for a ball, 3-0. Outfield straightaway and deep. Quincy takes a strike, 3-1. Thought he would unload on that one, but must not have liked it. Quincy hits it high in the air, short center field. Coming on is Lindsay, still coming on. Diving try, does not make the catch. Gets the ball in immediately to third. Malbrough decides to go to second. The tag is applied. He is out. That's very alert over there at third base by Millen to throw Malbrough out. Quincy will get an RBI as Bland scores. Euler ends up at third. So Quincy gets the RBI. The run scores. It is a hit for Quincy. And with the runner at third, but now 1 out and 2 in for the Potters, it'll be Ethan Johnson. You lined. That's inside. Nice block by Martinez. It could still be Doyle or Dale. No, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Maybe one of the relatives will call in or something. Is it just you can't read it on the sheet that he gave us? And I know that Tyler is a good guy here. It looks like an L or a B, certainly, yeah. 2-0 now on Ethan Johnson. Cooper Smith to follow him. Down low, 3-0. Big deep breath for Ethan Johnson out of San Jose, California. And ball 4. So a hit batter, 3 walks, and a single. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. There goes the aforementioned Tyler McIntyre out to go to talk to Bermudez. And he has the right-hander in the bullpen. And we are going to get a new pitcher, so we will try to ascertain the identity of that pitcher in the interim, but we're going to take a little break. Potters on top 4-0.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
New pitcher is number 24, Gavin Dabe. As much as we can figure, he will come on to face Cooper Smith as Bermudez went 2 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. He's responsible for the runners on the bases right now. He hit 1 and walked 3. First pitch is down low to Cooper Smith, who grounded to second his first time up. So Cooper is 0 for 1. That's in the dirt again. The ball gets away. Going to second is Johnson. Staying put over at third base is Luke Euler. 2-0 on Cooper Smith from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. A very famous golf course there. I'm sure he knows that already. And Utah Tech University. Got a 2-0 pitch, looking for something he can drive. Maybe he's the guy who hits the home run. And did that hit him? Yes, it did. I didn't know if it went up the bat or him. It's him. Second hit batter of the inning. And puts runners everywhere, quite frankly. And here is Shane Miller. So the new guy can test out the you can't beat a Grand Slam theory right now if he wants to. And he would also be the lefty home run hitter out of Gilbert, Arizona, in the University of New Mexico. We've had some great guys at New Mexico here as Potters inside. And Shane, the latest in that lineage. One ball, no strikes on Miller, who grounded to second his first time up as well. Down low, 2-0. Gerald Hansen's got 3 innings for the Potters, 9 up and 9 down with 5 strikeouts. Bill Muniz went 2 1/3, gave up 3 hits and 4 runs, responsible for 2 of the runners on right now. That's right down the middle. Two balls, 1 strike on Cooper Smith. He's followed by Jazz McNeilis, the Las Vegas kid. That is a strike. Another Las Vegas kid I just heard from Bryce Harper, when it hit for the cycle today. So Las Vegas in the news, as they often are, for a variety of reasons. This time it's Bryce Harper hitting for the cycle. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt, down low and inside, 3-2. Just 1 out here in the third. The Potters have scored twice. They have the bases loaded. And that is ball 4. Cooper didn't have any doubt about it. Luke Euler will score. Cooper will get himself a RBI. So here's McNeilis. Popped up left side. Couldn't get out of play, and it will. Oh, 1 pitch. Popped up again. That time, Millen at third in foul territory makes the catch for the out. So McNeilis is out. And that brings up Mason Belding. Got Johnson at third. You got Smith at second and Miller at first. 2 outs. 9th batter in the inning is Mason Belding. Bases still loaded. That one is down low for a ball. That's hit high to right field. Going back is Alaswawi. He's got room, and he'll make the catch coming in for the out. So I thought I might have a good prediction with Belding there for a minute, but not so much. Potter scored twice. We go to the 4th. They're up by 4.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here.
Top of inning number 4, Potters lead 5-0, not 4-0 as I erroneously reported, although E had it right on the scoreboard, so there you go. LT Lindsay starts us off, then Kenny Winters and Drew Fox. Top of the order for the second time against Gerald Hansen, who has struck out 5 his first time through, and his first pitch is a strike. Took a little bit off that one to get ahead 0-1 on LT Lindsay, the center fielder. 200 on the season for LT and 2 runs scored. Takes that one outside as we watch the Lincoln FC selling the raffle tickets. I think they're doing a tremendous job because the money, the total I'm hearing is very high already for the high in the air, left field and foul. Grassy knoll, well populated out there tonight. That one goes over their heads and onto the park proper. I think we got Little League TOC or something behind us tonight, so there's busy stuff happening in Lincoln tonight over at McBean. 1-2 coming up from Gerald. Sails it high and outside, 2-2. Tomorrow night, same 2 teams. We'll do it an hour earlier, though. Grounder out toward third. Miller takes his time, guns it, and gets him at first base. Nice stretch by Mason Belding over at first. And LT is out for the second time on a ground ball to the same guy, Shane Miller, at third base. And that'll bring up Kenny Winters. So I don't know if E will be as excited because he does better with the late starts. And tomorrow is a 6:05 start. So try to keep things going, okay? Come on. Here's Kenny Winters, 250 on the year coming in, struck out back in the first inning, so he is 0 for 1, has scored 5 runs on the summer. Hansen delivers. Ah, there it is. There it is, E. The chair out of my bobblehead fell off, and Willie found it. I think that's a tremendous, tremendous accessory for a bobblehead. One of the best I've ever seen, really. The chair so you can do the pump 'em up that the Potters do in the 9th inning. And there's 500 of them, or 498 anyway. Check swing, did he go? I say he did, and so does the umpire. 498 because E and I got one. I'm just putting it up on my shelf in here. I don't think Evan may be taking his home. I don't know. I put it up here for posterity. Well, I got 2 Pipers. I got a Potter, weird little kid. I've got Cletus. I've got Zeus. I've got Ryan Stevens. I've got Stones and myself and a couple of Potter cowbells and a plush toy, a Piper plush toy. That's a pretty good arrangement there. Pretty good array there, Willie. I got to get another shelf and get some more stuff. That's a little blooper out toward shortstop. Bland comes over and makes the catch. And it might go a little further than that, but Bland was on the run and P made the play. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Drew Fox. Took a call, 3rd strike in the first inning. So Drew Fox is up here with 2 outs and nobody on. And Hansen misses outside. Took something off at 78 against Fox, who was 3 for 13 on the year coming in with a pair of runs batted in. And chops that one foul at the plate. We're in number 29 for the Marysville Giants' first season in the PEL, and it's been rough sledding for them so far. They do have a win. They did pick up a win over, I believe, the West Coast Kings. And they were going to play 2 here in McBean. Tomorrow, as we said, 6:05. Parking Lot Potters making an appearance in the press box. Always welcome. Send up some good food today. Grounder light looks like it'll get up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So the first base runner comes with 2 outs in the 4th, and it's a single for Drew Fox. Right back up the middle, and that'll bring up Asa Martinez, who flied out to right field his first time up. The catcher making, I believe, his first appearance for the Marysville Giants. So I got to get this back up. Piper with accessory bobblehead, safely on the shelf. And here's Martinez, right-handed hitter against the left-hander Hansen. Comes to the plate and comes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez followed by Sam Marr, who's the DH tonight for Marysville. They are coached by Tyler McIntyre. Big chopper out towards short. Bland has it. He's going to have to hurry, and he'll get him at first base. B. Bland perfectly orchestrated, and Hansen gets through another inning with just a single hit. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Potters lead it by 5.
You are laborers rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Ryan Jackson will start us off in the bottom of the 4th inning. Potters on top 5-0. Mark the Phantom Low along with Evan, the engineer, and Gavin Dabe, the second pitcher for the Marysville Giants. Carmine Bermudez went the first 2 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits and 5 runs. That one's outside. Jackson was hit by a pitch his last time up, and he scored. That was in the 3-run 3rd inning. Ryan at .341 on the year. Has a home run and has driven in 11 runs for your Lincoln Potters. Looking to go 3-1 in PEL play, and there's a swing and a miss. 81 from Dave. The best we can tell on the scorecard we got is DAYB. So that's what we're going with. And we're going with Dave because that's what Evan said. That's a nice pitch on the corner. Good location, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan Jackson. Perrin Bland and Luke Euler to follow. Same setup we had last inning as the Potters brought 9 men to the plate. Dave misses outside. evens the count up at 2-2, and shadows pretty much the whole field now, so no sun problems for the infield or outfielders. Hit sharply out to shortstop, backhanded out there by Winters across the diamond. That's a nice play by Kenny Winters, the Lincoln native, to retire Ryan Jackson for the first out here in the fourth. And that'll bring up P. Bland, who has a single and a walk, and he scored twice. Got a couple of stolen bases. So Bland, who came in at 480, is 1 for 1 with a walk. And he takes the ball, 1-0. Out of Meridian, Mississippi. Went to Troy University, then came back for a year at Chipola College. It's a sharp grounder down to third, scooped up by Millen, and he gets the out at first base. So a couple of good plays by the left side of the Giants infield. And two Potters are retired here in the fourth. Luke Euler comes to the plate. He singled and walked, has a couple of stolen bases, has scored twice. Came in here at an even 300, did Luke. Out of Rockland, California. Quincy Malbrough to follow. Quincy with a couple more runs batted in today. Luke check swing, it's down low. Quincy is tied P. Bland for the team lead unofficially at 17. 1-0 to Luke. 2-0 to Luke. After tomorrow's game against the Giants, and the Potters are off on Monday. They go to Healdsburg on Tuesday and go to Solano to take on the Mudcats on Wednesday. Hit high in the air to right field and deep, going back. There's not room for that one, I don't think. Reaches up, and no, he didn't. That's out of here. That is out of here, Luke Eulers. That means Statwalker is the champion of the left-handed home run derby. Luke Euler with a home run. His first of the year and 12th run batted in. That was a tough one because I saw the right fielder Alisawi go after it. He looked like he had a chance, and the umpire had to go out and make the circle, make the circular motion, and that's a home run for Luke Euler. Potters lead at 6-0. Fourth hit for Lincoln. And Quincy Malbrough coming to the plate. I had a feeling it was going to be a left-hander, Ev, but I know Statwalker got us. He got us fair and square on that one. Now we can come back. You can get a half credit if your guy hits a home run still, but he gets the title. Check swing. Did he go around? I think he did, but I get no confirmation. One ball and no strikes on the Loomis product, who is Purdue University, and takes outside 2-0. Quincy followed by Ethan Johnson, tonight's designated hitter, as the Lincoln FC going for the 50-50. They are relentless. Nobody sells like I'm going to say 9-year-old girl. Nobody sells raffle tickets like them. Piper wearing the crown on his birthday, and I don't know what is that, a jersey of some kind that he's wearing? And he's got that one's hit high in the air out to center field. Lindsay makes the catch. So Potters score once on the Euler homer. We go to the top of the fifth. They're on top 6-0.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what...
Top of inning number 5, Potters on top 6-0. It'll be Sam Marr, then Zach Millen, and Zain Al-Hassawi against Gerald Hansen. 5, 6, and 7. Potters on top 6-0. Luke Euler with the home run in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's in there for a strike. Marr grounded out to third his first time up. We were talking about Potter's schedule. They're on the road next Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back here on Thursday against the Mudcats. The great Tom Maley is going to come in and hang out on that night. And then the next night, they're also home Friday against the Fresno Grizzlies. And Willie just said it's tie-dye night. And that is cool. First of all, he's got his tie-dye on today. I was hoping we'd have tie-dye shirts, but I guess we're having tie-dye baseballs that night. So that will be a 7:05. Against the Mudcats on the Thursday, it's a 6:35. Come on out and check those out. That's our next home games after tomorrow against these Marysville Giants, as Marr has a 2-ball-and-1-strike count. Then a couple more days off as the team goes up to Humboldt for a couple, and then we're back home on Tuesday the 30th against the California Tigers, Tuesday and Wednesday of that week. That's a grounder out towards shortstop. Bland's going to have a tough play. On a hop to first, makes the play. Nice job by Mason Belding at first base. So this is the Farmers' 5th inning. So the first batter in the Farmers' 5th means half off Farmers Brewing. So go down to the back, Brick and Barrel Backyard Barbecue Bar and Grill. If you're in the stadium, if you're at home, go out to your go outside to your bar, or to your grill, and then come back inside to your refrigerator and get yourself a beer. It's you have to try to mimic the ballpark experience at home. Here's Zach Millen, grounded off of Hansen's leg back in the 2nd inning. Gerald ran it down and threw him out at first base. So it is 1 ball and no strikes. Don from the parking lot Potters is practicing his pistachio nut eating right next to me. We're out of Fitiment Farms, the California pistachios. Wait a minute, garlic onion. Okay, I knew something was going on. Line drive, and there's Hansen again, and this time he snags it out of the air for the out. Zach Millen can't get past Gerald Hansen. He almost has had 2 hits, but instead he's 0 for 2. And Zain Al-Hassawi, the right fielder, will come to the plate. So going with the garlic onion, out of Fitiment Farms, Lincoln, California. I knew you would patronize the local establishments, big guy. I knew that. I mean, after you start bragging about, when I was a kid, I would go out and work in 108-degree heat. And I believe you. And think nothing about it. And now if it's over 72, it's like, it's a little bit too cool. There was no shade back when we were growing up, my friend. That's what we tell the kids. We walked 2 miles to school both times uphill, and there was no shade on earth. Al-Hassawi is 0 for 1 today, 3 for 12 on the year. And he hits that one in the left field. That may dump in for a base hit. And it does. Cut off and left by McNeilis, but here's Al-Hassawi. He'll go to second, and he'll be safe. Second hit for the Giants is an extra base hit, a double for Al-Hassawi. And he'll be at second with 2 outs, and Jackson Berra coming to the plate. Berra struck out back in the 3rd inning. He is 0 for 6 on the year. He's out in left field for the Marysville Giants. Perfectly placed by Al-Hassawi on that one. And McNeilis was on it as quickly as possible, but Zane said, I'm going for 2. I'm not stopping at first. I drove all the way down here from Marysville. Swing and a miss by Barra. 0-1. We're on the air here, Don. You're crinkling your bottles and stuff. You know, we're out here. We're broadcasting to hundreds, if not thousands, of people. Oh, that's right. That was a shell. I'm sorry. It was just you were putting background noise in for your pistachios. That's my bad. You're a pro, my friend. 0-2 now on Barra. He probably heard you. He's probably like, that guy's got pistachios up there. 0-2. Alisawi out at second base, kind of being shadowed a little bit by Luke Euler, who's moving in to keep him close. Barra takes high and outside. 1-2, 87 from Hansen, which is about right at the top of his game. He has 5 strikeouts. Hasn't had a strikeout since the third. Has given up 2 hits, and it has a runner out at second base. That is a little bit too high, 2-2. Quentin Beck, the second baseman, waits on deck. He is your dueling dogs batter and was already responsible for 50% off back in the third inning. And we got some thirsty fans out there, Don. I think they want to go back to the Brick and Barrel Backyard Barbecue, Bar and Grill, or whatever I call it. But we'll go 2-2 on Barra. Swings and misses. He got him on strikes, his 6th of the night, and the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Potter 6, Giants nothing.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. A friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects.
Bottom of the 5th, Ethan Johnson and Cooper Smith, Shane Miller against Gavin Dabb. Or Gavin Dabb. Johnson fouls it off. He came on in the 3rd inning. Closed that inning down, then did give up a home run in the 4th. And he is out here in the 5th with Johnson, who's lined out to 3rd and walked. Swings and misses. Don had given me all the secrets for TJ in his menu. Said he had store-bought. There's 700 on the raffle, and they wanted to tell me, but I told them to tell Willie. Fly out to right field. Alisawi comes on, makes the catch for the first out. So here's Cooper Smith. He's grounded to second, been hit by a pitch. As the bat boy, I don't know, Don, it looks like he's struggling a little bit to me. Bat boy is kind of like, it's pretty heavy. He's got his shirt untucked and stuff. Of course, that's the way I want him to be. Go out there and have a time, my friend. Smith, 333 coming in with 4 runs batted in out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Dave's first pitch is fouled off. Gavin Dave, we're number 24 for the Giants. That one's hit sharply at second. Quentin Beck scoops it up. Flings it over to first for the out. Drew Fox at first base for the Giants. Two quick outs here in the fifth, and Shane Miller, who has grounded out to second and got an RBI walk, will be the batter. Shane out of Gilbert, Arizona, and goes to the University of New Mexico. They're either the Gauchos or the Lobos. I don't remember which one is which. That is down for a ball, 1-0. Piper now has, they're the Lobos, thanks E. Piper now has some sort of band tied around his head. I don't know, like a bandana or something. He's just a mess down there. Just a combination of styles and fashion choices. Line drive into right field. That is, what a play by Alisawi. Zane Alisawi with a beautiful catch to rob Shane Miller of a base hit and end the inning. We'll go to the sixth. Potters on top 6-0.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
You are laborers rising. And now you understand where we came from.
Top of inning number 6. Here is Dawson Raddick from Gretna, Nebraska out on the mound and Reinhardt University. Gerald Hansen was fantastic again. 5 innings, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts. So in 2 games, 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, and 13 strikeouts and 1 walk. So here is Dawson Raddick, the submariner, or submariner, as the kids like to say. His first pitch is swung on a miss by Quentin Beck, who is our dueling dogs batter, and already paid off one time. That was against Gerald Hansen, and see if Dawson can pay it off again. That's strike 2. Got to shout out Kim and Dan Raddick, who were out here visiting earlier in the season. Great to meet them from Gretna. They're from the Gretna group, as we call them. All the Gretna fans that like to watch to see Dawson. And he swings and misses, and everybody's drinking for 50% off again. 7th strikeout for the Potters pitchers tonight, and here is L.T. Lindsay. The Giants center fielder's grounded to third, and he's grounded to third. So let's see if he wises up and tries some other position on the field. Not a real tall guy. Probably a youngster. He did say that he knows some of these guys on the Giants, and he's just graduated from Bella Vista, so some of them might be a little younger. But we've got high schoolers all the time playing out here in McBean and in this league. 1 ball and no strikes on a call that Don did not agree with. There's popped out towards center field. Coming on is Ryan Jackson, and he makes the catch. For the second out, quickly here in the 6th, and Kenny Winters, the shortstop for the Giants, who has struck out and popped a short, will be the hitter. He is now 4 for 18 on the season, has scored 5 runs for the Giants, who are 1-5 in the 2026 campaign. They will be back here tomorrow night. I think they'll probably, I was going to say that maybe they won't leave, they'll just stay at the park, but I think they'll probably go home and come back. Don does, and so that means they do too. That's it out to left field. That's a good place over there. And running, making the catch. No, he did not make the catch in left field. That was McNeilis making the try, but the ball is down in a double for Kenny Winters. Great try by Chaz as he covered a lot of ground out there and almost made the catch, but couldn't haul it in. And Winters will pull up at second base for the 3rd hit for the Marysville Giants, and Drew Fox comes to the plate. He struck out, and then he got the first hit back in the 4th inning for the Giants. Looks like we got it. So Fox is in there. I would say easily 6'3", wouldn't you, Don? The batter, easily. Big guy. 232, okay, I like that. Very specific, I like that. Inside. Well, I'm not going to go that far to say all muscle. I mean, yeah, he's well put together. I'm not going to go crazy over here. There's a chopper right out in front of the plate. Waiting for it is Raddick. Dawson overhands it to first for the out. Got to see that. You don't see that every day. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Potters 6 and the Giants nothing.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Gavin Day back out on the mound for the Marysville Giants. He'll face Chaz McNeilis, then Mason Belding and Ryan Jackson here in the bottom of inning number 6. Popped up right behind us. McNeilis applied to center, popped to third. He is 0 for 2 in this one. Came in at 208 with 7 runs batted in. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Hits it on the ground toward the hole. It'll be Kenny Winters came up with it. He wasn't going to be able to make a play, but it's a fine stop by Kenny Winters. And Chaz has himself his first hit of the night, the 5th hit for the Potters. And it'll bring up Mason Belding, who was my choice for home run hitting left-handed hitter, but Luke Euler beat us to it, and Luke Statwalker called Luke. Evan, who did you have? I forgot. Oh, yeah, he had Chaz. Well, he got a base hit, you know. So we got Piper and Zeus and Whitney the Wildcat all together, but I don't know where the Rhino is from. There's a line drive to right field. Alisawi comes on. He won't be able to make a play. It's a single for Mason Belding, and 2 hits in a row for the Potters here in the 6th inning. Puts runners at first and second. And Ryan Jackson, the number 9 hitter, comes to the plate. He has been hit by a pitch and grounded to shortstop, has Ryan Jackson. He does have a home run. He does have 11 runs batted in. And he has scored a run tonight. Potters now with 6 hits in the game. The Giants have 3. Jackson is followed by Perrin Bland at the top of the order. Nice pitch, drops in there for a strike. 0-1. Now. Ryan out of El Cajon, California. One pitch is lined into right field, a clean base hit. McNeilis will come around third. He will score. The throw is cut off. It's an RBI single for Jackson. The Potters put their 7th run up on the board. And moving to second base is Mason Belding. Jackson picks up RBI number 12. As 3 straight hits for the Potters here in the 6th have made it a 7-0 ball game. And Perrin Bland is the hitter as the bullpen starts to heat up for the Marysville Giants. Dave has been here, like we said, for quite a while. He came on in the 3rd. Bland takes the strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Perrin has walked, singled, and grounded to third. He has scored twice. First and second, nobody out. Grounder foul down the third base line. Snagged by one of the Giants over there, so it's quickly 0-2 on P. Bland. He's followed by Luke Euler. Coming up. Sails up high, 1-2. Asa Martinez behind the plate for the Marysville Giants. Millen at third, Winters at short, Beck at second, Fox at first. Barra, Lindsay, and Al Hassawi in the outfield. And Gavin Dabe on the mound. 1-2 pitch down low. Nice block by Martinez, 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Came in with the off speed, did Dabe, and got himself a strikeout. That, I believe, is his first strikeout. And with 1 out, Luke Euler, who hit a home run his last time up, will come to the plate. Luke singled, walked, and homered. He has scored 3 times. Left-hand hitting second baseman. That's a wild pitch all the way back to the backstop. Martinez with a tremendous retrieval. His throw to third is not in time. Just a great play by Martinez. He got that one on the fly, turned, and threw it down to third. But it was to no avail. But his effort was appreciated by those of us up here. Because we like effort. We really do. Quincy Malbrough waiting on deck. Euler swings and misses. Looks back at the umpire. Got to say, was that a strike? There's call strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. one in for the Potters here in the 6th. Oilers swings and misses. He is down on strikes for the second out. 2 straight strikeouts for Dave. And here's Quincy Malbrough, who's hit a sacrifice fly, an RBI single, and flied to center field. So Quincy comes up here right at 500 with 17 runs batted in and takes high. He's got a chance to take the team lead if he can plate one or both of these runners, Belding at third and Jackson at second. Breaking ball catches the inside corner, 1-1. Ethan Johnson waits on deck. Hit to the left of second baseman Beck. He's got it. Over to first. That's a nice play by Beck at second base. Potters score 1, but Dave shuts him down. After that, we go to the 7th inning. Potters on top 7-0.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Top of the 7th inning, Dawson Raddick back out on the mound. He'll face Asa Martinez, Sam Marr, and Zach Millen. 4, 5, and 6 for the Giants. Swing and a miss by Martinez, who's flied to right and grounded to short. Quincy Malbrough out in right field, and Brady Dobson has taken over for him. So the young man from Stockton, California, will take over alongside Ryan Jackson in center and Chaz McNeilis in left. Martinez down the third baseline, backhanded by Miller. Strong throw in the dirt. Can't get it at first base, and he's safe. Good try by Belding over there, but it will be an error on the throw, although it was a long throw by Shane Miller. Mason almost comes up with it. Martinez is on for the first time tonight, and here is Sam Marr. The DH has grounded to third and grounded to short so far tonight. Gerald Hansen went the first 5, gave up 2 hits and struck out 6. Dawson Raddick was a 1 hit in the 6th inning, and now he is on here in the 7th. As I think there's activity in the bullpen for the Potters as Raddick delivers a strike. Zach Millen, the third baseman, follows him. Oh and 1 on Sam. Takes inside 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Matt Lindgren saying they're going to extend beer sales to the middle of the 8th inning. This is unprecedented. Yes, I agree with you, Evan, because the game is moving along, and so you don't say that. Chopper, third base, handled, guns to second for 1, and on the transfer couldn't make the throw. But Miller went the short route, got Martinez, forced him at second. The fielder's choice will put Sam Marr on at first and bring up Zach Millen, who is very happy, is Zach, that Gerald Hansen's out of the game. His first time up, he had a line drive off Hansen's leg, and Gerald threw him out. His next time, he had a bullet up the middle, and Hansen just gloved it out of the air. So could have had 2 hits, didn't have any. As Curtis the Beer Man walks by, and he's obviously a local celebrity, takes a strike because he's Curtis the Beer Man. Oh and 1. Zain Al-Hassawi to follow here with 1 out. He takes a little outside. So we got a Zach Millen and a Zain Al-Hassawi back to back. Raddick, nice pitch, and it's just a little outside. 2-1. Tossing out of Gretna, Nebraska, and Reinhardt University, the Eagles. I don't know what city that Reinhardt University is in. I think Evan should have looked that up for me already. 2-1. Runner Bluffs doesn't go, it's outside. 3-1. See, as soon as he says that, Evan, a couple of balls, they get a base runner and stuff. Waleska, Georgia. Okay, I did not know that. Reinhardt University out of Waleska, Georgia. So you go from Gretna, Nebraska to Waleska, Georgia. Hey, see the world. You know what I mean? 3 balls, 1 strike. That's fouled off, so it's 3-2. Waleska, Georgia. Tyler McIntyre is the manager of the Marysville Giants. Eli Garcia, of course, the skipper of your Lincoln Potters. Voted manager of the year in several high school publications. 3-2 pitch is fouled back, as is Roseville Tigers. Not only won the section title, they won the NorCal title. So congratulations to them. And Tyler Ritter, their pitcher, was named, I think, player of the year in the Metro, or the B Metro. So that's a big deal. When you win, you get the honors. 3-2 coming up once again. Runner takes off. Pitch is hit down to first base. Off the glove at first base of Belding into right field. Millen falls down. Now the throw behind him and tagged. He's safe. Going over to third base was Marr. So first and third. Just 1 out, and Zain Al-Hassawi is coming up to the plate. Potters will play it for a double play. So Zain has struck out and doubled down the left field line. He is 1 for 2. He's up here for a chance to put the Giants on the board. And he hits it down the first base line, but that's foul. Nice stop by the base coach. He had some really good base coach fielding recently. The Humboldt series, excellent on both sides. And now a nice stab down there. 0-1 on Al-Hassawi. Jackson Berra follows him, or he's scheduled to anyway. Potter's playing for 2. That one's fouled back to the screen. Dawson says, I'm going to take care of this one myself. That's what he would say, though, as there is activity in the Potters' pen. A couple of misplays in this inning by the Potters defensively, really, to put runners at first and third. Tyler Vargas, who's been sensational so far, is loosening up in the pen. 0-2 coming up. Fouled off the screen again. 0-2. It remains. Vargas out of Rancho Cordova and Wagner College has been very, very good so far this summer. Out of the pen for Lincoln. Millen at first and Marr at third. Popped up. I think it will get out of play. Hopefully miss everybody. Okay, it does. Piper's birthday brought out the big crowd tonight. A big Saturday night crowd out here getting the bobbleheads. The first 500 fans got the bobblehead, which comes with the little chair attachment to it. So you can pump it up like the Potters players do in the top of the 9th. So a really nice little, very well thought out accessory there. 0-2 once again. Swing and a miss. And Dawson said, I'll take care of it myself, and he does. His second strikeout. And I'll bring up Jackson Berra. Berra has struck out twice, so he is 0 for 2, 0 for 7 on the season. He's out in left field for the Giants today. Potter's talking it over, seeing what they'll do if Millen takes off from first with Marr down at third. We got a pinch hitter here. Tucker Shaw is the pinch hitter, so Shaw will bat for Berra. So Tucker Shaw is the hitter, and he'll take a strike. Oh and 1 on Tucker. We're in number 15 in those snazzy uniforms for the Marysville Giants. Waits the 0-1 from Raddick. Swings and misses. 0-2. Shaw steps out for a second. Says this batting thing isn't as easy as it looks. 0-2. And that's strike 3 call. So Dawson Raddick. No, wait a minute, it's not. He backed up like he was getting room to do the pulling the power lawnmower cord and everything. 1-2. That was odd. If it's a ball, it's a ball. But he did the whole. He did. That's popped up foul. Check swing. So it's 1-2. The umpire backed up to make room for to ring the guy up, and the whole field left. And then he didn't put up the hand. So there you go. Runners going. The ball's chopped down to third. Miller has it. On the run, the throw is true. And Dawson Raddick pitches himself out of it. Nothing happened in the 7th. Let's all stretch together as the Potters go to the bottom of the 7th on top 7-0.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing.
Ethan Johnson, the first batter in the bottom of the 7th for the Potters. The new pitcher is Brody Miller for the Marysville Giants. Number 1 delivers outside. Gavin Dabe went 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. He walked when he struck out 2. He was pretty impressive in there, relieving Carmine Bermudez, who went the first 2 1/3. So Miller, the third pitcher, delivers outside 2-0. Johnson and then Cooper Smith and Shane Miller. 4, 5, and 6 for the Potters, who scored 2 in the first, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth and the 6th. Johnson takes high and outside. 3-0 on Ethan. Fans got their bobbleheads. Good-looking bobblehead this year. Piper's second bobblehead, and Willie doesn't have one. That's disturbing. I got one, so, you know. Popped up out of play. Well, Stones and I have one. It's not just mine. Although I have to give credit to whoever designed ours because they smoothed like 40 years off of me. And put me in the sitting position because according to the guy who designed it, that's all I ever see you do is sit down. So there you go. And that could have been anybody. Johnson fouls that one off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Starting off the bottom of inning number 7. 50-50 was like $580. Well, it was $1,100 and something split. So I guess that would be $1,160. That's a good job. I told you, those girls know how to sell tickets. 3-2 pitches hit into left field. It should dump in for a base hit, and it does. Johnson will round first, and he'll stay right there, although it's played out in left field. I think that Shell has taken over in left field as Johnson gets himself a base hit. That is the Potters' 8th hit of the night, and it'll bring up Cooper Smith. I thought Ethan hit a little more of a line drive, but it kind of took a dive there in left field. So here's Cooper Smith, who's grounded to second, been hit by a pitch and grounded to second. So if he gets hit by a pitch, we know we got something here. Well, you know we have a pattern emerging. Left-handed hitter out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Takes a pitch high for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, no outs here in the 7th. That's hit out in the left field, coming on to Shaw. He'll make the catch in a last-minute stab for the first out. Hit pretty well by Smith, but right to the left fielder. And Shane Miller, the third baseman, making his first appearance as a Potter. Or I think maybe he pinch hit one night, so maybe it's... Oh. So here's Miller, who has grounded to second, had an RBI walk, and then flied to right on a great play by Al Hassawi, who robbed Shane of his hit back in the 5th inning. Just a tremendous dive and catch by Zane in right field. So here is Mr. Miller from Gilbert, Arizona, and the University of New Mexico. Chopper down to first. They're going to step on first and throw to second. The throw will be get away. And safe at second is Johnson. But it's 3 unassisted by the first baseman, Drew Fox, who did the right thing. He was standing on first base. So go ahead and stand on first and then throw it down to second base. It was a long shot, but it was worth it. Johnson at second, but now 2 outs, and Chaz McNeilis, who has flied out, popped out, and singled, will be the hitter. Left-handed hitter against Brody Miller, the third pitcher for Marysville. We got some loud cowbells out here today. And Chaz fouls that one out of play into the night. 0-1. That one misses down low. 1-1. Johnson gets a little bit of a lead now. He's got a nice secondary lead off second. Chaz takes inside, 2-1. Baby G in the crowd tonight, hanging out with his 500,000 Instagram followers. Is that right, E? Yep. He was all excited. So was Luke. I've never seen Luke excited about anything. It's hitting to the hole, right field base hit. Coming around third is Johnson. He's going to go to the plate. Alasawi's throw is cut off, and it's an RBI single for Chaz McNeilis. And the Potters lead at 8-0. That's his 8th RBI for Chaz. Put it right through between first and second past Drew Fox over at first base. And the Potters have scored here in the 7th inning to lead at 8-0. And it'll bring up Mason Belding. So Belding, who has fly to left, fly to right, and singled, 1 for 3 on the night, hitting .300 coming in with 6 runs batted in. Takes a high fastball from Brody Miller. Hit high in the air to left center. Hit pretty well. Shaw giving chase. And he makes the catch. Nice play out in left field to run that one down off the bat of Mason Belding. But the Potters do score one. We go to the 8th, and they're on top, 8-0.
In the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of inning number 8. Potters on top of this one, 8-0. And we will get Tyler Vargas coming on as Dawson Raddick went an inning. Gave up 1 hit. He struck out 2. So here's Vargas, who has been really good for the Potters this season. He'll come out here and take over. And he'll face Quentin Beck is the first scheduled hitter. So here is Beck. He'll be followed by L.T. Lindsay and then Kenny Winters against Tyler Vargas. Beck has struck out twice. Oh, that hit him. Oh, he's okay, I hope. That was weird. just sailed away from Vargas, and Beck went down to first base. Seems like he's okay, so that's good. That was a weird one. So here's LT Lindsay. He's grounded to third, and flied to center. The center fielder for the Giants, coming up here for his fourth time against Tyler Vargas. Fastball is outside for a ball, 1-0. That's a little blooper out towards short. Bland will handle it for the out. Thought it might have a chance to get over his head, but P had a beat on it the whole time. So he'll make the catch for out number one, and that'll bring up Kenny Winters, who has struck out, popped out, and doubled. So he is 1 for 3 tonight. 2 of the 3 hits for the Giants are doubles. Alisawi and Winters. So Kenny out of Lincoln, California, has scored 5 runs on the summer for the Giants, who are playing just their 6th or 7th game. Vargas delivers a high fastball at 89. It's 1-0. Potters are playing their 19th game. This is their 19th home game. They don't go on the road until next Tuesday when they are at the Healdsburg Prune Packers. That gets away, and going back to the backstop, going to second base will be Quentin Beck. That'll be a pass ball. And a 2-ball, no strike count now on Kenny Winters. He's followed by Drew Fox in the Giants order. Fastball is inside, 3-0. So hit better than a pop-up. Now a 3-0 count on Kenny Winters. Got some good cowbell out here tonight. Well, great crowd on a Saturday night. Hopefully get some of them to come back tomorrow. Sunday night, Sunday evening. That is ball 4. Drew Fox will be the hitter. 6:05 tomorrow is our start. Drew is struck out. He singled, then he grounded out back to the pitcher. So he is 1 for 3, 4 for 16 on the season, 250. Drew with a pair of runs batted in. We're in number 29. First and second, 1 out and a swing and a miss. Good fastball at 89 from Vargas. Asa Martinez in the on-deck circle. Potter's looking for the double play. Vargas thinking strikeout. Hit sharply in the left field, a base hit. Coming up throwing, cut off as the runner holds at third, probably quite rightly. And that runner was Quentin Beck. It's a solid single for Fox. He is now 2 for 4. Going to second is Winters, so the bases are loaded here with 1 out in the 8th. And Asa Martinez is the hitter. He has flied to right, he's grounded to short, and he's into a force play. Cooper Smith goes out and chats with Tyler Vargas as the cowbells sound resoundingly through the stadium. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not, according to the first base umpire. So it's 1 ball and no strikes on Martinez. Sam Marr follows Asa. Bases are loaded, just 1 out in the 8th. Potters on top 8-0. Popped up Infield fly rule is called. Second baseman will make the play. That is Luke Euler. So Martinez is out. 2 away, base is still loaded, and Sam Marr is the hitter, the designated hitter. A couple of ground outs and a fielder's choice for Sam. Sam steps in against Tyler Vargas. 3 for 14 on the year. Vargas' first pitch gets away, and coming in from third, the throw will not be in time. Quentin Beck scores the run on the pass ball, and the Giants are on the board at 8-1. Moving up is Winters. Moving up is Fox. Raddick got out of a jam back in the 7th inning. Left a couple on first and third. This time it looked like the Pods were going to strand him with the bases loaded. Chop around toward the hole. Miller has it. To first, a little high, but coming down on the bag is Mason Belding, and that's the inning. 1 run for the Giants. We go to the bottom of inning number 8. Potters 8, Giants 1.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of inning number 8, Lucas Snell out of Redding, California, is the pitcher, the 4th pitcher for the Marysville Giants. So Brody Miller won an inning, gave up a hit and 1 run. It was earned. No strikeouts or walks for Brody. So Ryan Jackson will start us off. He has been hit by a pitch, grounded out and singled. Snell's first pitch is outside for a ball at 84 miles an hour. Jackson came in at 341, so officially he's 1 for 2 right now with an RBI. Perrin Bland is up next, and then Luke Euler. Sails outside, 2-0. Should mention that coming up 4th of July, of course, we will have a big game against the West Coast Kings at 6:05 with fireworks, and so hopefully you've already got your tickets. Because if you don't, you want to go on LincolnPotters.com and see if there's any left. But the night before that, if you wanted something mellow to do the night before the 4th of July, is movie night out here at McBean, and it is going to be Rookie of the Year. It'll be starting to show when it's dusk, but the gates will open at 6:30. That'll be July 3rd, Rookie of the Year, which is the one where the kid hurts his arm and then he gets like a bionic arm or something, and he throws really fast. At least that's what I've heard. The kids like it. That's ball 4. Jackson gets the base on balls, and here's Perrin Bland. He has walked, singled, struck out, and grounded to third. So 1 for 3 for Perrin. He has scored twice. Come to us out of Meridian, Mississippi with the Bland family, with Percy Bland III. He is Percy Bland IV. We call him P or Perrin. Throw back to first base is not going to be in time to get Ryan Jackson. The whole family out here for a little bit of a visit, which I think they extended. They were going to go back and they extended a day or two, so they can see tomorrow's game, hopefully. And then they can always come back if they want to. They're always welcome. Swing and a miss. Meridian, the sister city of Lincoln. So, obviously. Is that the birthday cake kettle corn? How is it, Max? Well, Max says birthday cake kettle corn, pretty good throw to first, and Jackson's back. 0-2 on P. Bland. Luke Euler next. That one is just outside and high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Is that Luke Statwalker doing actual work down there? Oh, that's gonna hurt his reputation. He can't be seen doing manual labor, carrying stuff. Breaking ball, slice foul over the dugout, over the VIP, past the Brick and Barrel Backyard Barbecue Bar and Grill. And it just wreaks havoc over there for everybody. Very good retention on the crowd here tonight. Not a lot of people leaving early. It's a beautiful night. Somebody just went out and got another hot dog. It's never too late to get a hot dog. 8th inning hot dogs. I think they put a special on pizza and hamburgers at $3. So you can go grab one of those right now if you're in the park. Or if you're just driving by, come on in, get yourself some pizza and burgers, get back in the car and go home. Not a bad idea. I think they'll let you in. I don't think you need a ticket. Now it's the 8th inning. See, I'm just here to take advantage of the food specials. I understand that. High fastball. Evens up the counter. Actually, is 3 balls and 2 strikes now on P. Lucas Snell, the 4th pitcher for the Giants, is in here where he fakes like he's going to go to first and drops the ball, which used to be a balk when I was a kid. But if he's off the rubber, I think you can drop the ball. I don't think he had contact with the rubber, so because he had stepped off first and then dropped the ball. Suddenly, inexplicably dropping things. I'm into that now. That's what I do all the time. I probably have a couple of years on Mr. Snell. So we'll do it again at 3-2. And that's ball 4. So a couple of walks to open up the bottom of the 8th for the Potters. Attendance tonight, 1,046. Very nice. Very well done. I tip my cap to all 1,046 of them. Looks like Luke Euler's the hitter. He's got 2 on. He's got nobody out. He hits a foul ball back to the screen. Noah Madsen, newly committed to Northern Kentucky University, is warming up in the bullpen. So they got the Northern Kentucky guy to start the game. They bring the other guy in to close the game. The Norse would be proud. And so would Victor Viking. 0-1 to Luke. Fouls that one off speed pitch coming in from Snell. Oh and 2. Oh and 2 on the Potters' second baseman. He takes call, strike 3. One out, and here is Brady Dobson. Dobson came in from Marlboro after Quincy batted in the 6th inning. Quincy will be 1 for 3 today with 2 runs batted in, giving him 17 for the season. And here's Brady, who's hitting around 340. Takes a ball. Breaking ball just misses from Snell, who has walked 2 now and struck out 1. Ethan Johnson waits on deck. Dobson does have a home run on the season. Hits that one out towards center field. Coming on, coming on, come on. And Lindsay, he won't get there. He'll drop in front of him. Not able to score, however, was Jackson. He had to wait and see if that one was going to fall in. So he is at third. Dobson gets himself another base hit. The Potters have the bases loaded. And here's Ethan Johnson. Easy way to get player of the game, Ethan. I'm just saying. The Riley rule. You can't beat a grand slam. But he was not one of the left-handed hitters we chose, was he? No, it was McNellis, it was Belding, and it was Euler. And Euler turned out to be the right one. That's in the dirt for a ball. And Martinez with another good block behind the plate. 1 ball and no strikes on Ethan out of University of Missouri. Line drive to shortstop, makes the catch for the out. Good play by Winters at shortstop. That ball was tailing away from him. Hit very hard. 101 off the bat by Ethan Johnson, but velocity don't get you nowhere if there's a guy standing where the ball is. And that brings up Cooper Smith. Smith has grounded out twice and flied out and been hit by a pitch. He has the bases loaded. Cooper takes the ball down in the dirt. Jackson thought about coming in, but Martinez with another nice block. Blocked it up the third baseline, so he had good eyes on Ryan. And RJ goes back to third base, where he will settle in with Bland at second and Dobson over at first. That one is in the dirt as well. Two balls, no strikes on Cooper Smith from Utah Tech University, and he'll take outside 3-0. Ball 4. Smith picks up his 5th run batted on the season. Jackson scores the run for the Potters, who do the bases of just 1 hit. 3 base on balls and a single. And Shane Miller is the hitter. Shane Miller can make a backdoor bid. I'm just saying. Left-handed hitter. He has grounded to second, walked, flied to right, and grounded to first, and takes a strike. He has an RBI back in the 3rd inning when he walked with the bases loaded. Chaz McNelis on deck. 0-1. That is strike two. 83 from Snell, right down the pipe. 0-2 on Shane Miller out of Gilbert, Arizona. Goes to the University of New Mexico. Look out. That hits him. So Miller gets the painful RBI. Potter scored their second run, still just one hit in the inning. Dobson moves up, so does Smith, and that'll bring up Chaz McNeilis, who has a couple of singles and an RBI tonight. He's 2 for 4. Chaz takes a strike. 0-1. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada, UNLV. Committed there a little bit earlier this summer. Came in with 7 runs batted in. Picked up 1 tonight. And is 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes that one low and outside. 2-1. Nobody warming up in the pen for the Giants. Potters had Noah Madsen up. He's probably ready by now. Chaz takes outside. 3-1. Mason Belding, the 9th batter in the inning, would be next. Breaking ball, strike. Full count. That's way outside, ball 4. Dobson scores. Chaz gets another RBI. 5th walk of the year, 4 walks and a hit batter in the inning. And Mason Belding, who would be the 9th batter in the inning. Manager comes out to talk to a pitcher, but he doesn't think he has anybody warm, so he's not going to just throw somebody in there. $11-1 in favor of the Potters. So the meeting breaks up on the mound. Couple of flyouts and a single for Mason. That one in the dirt. Fly to left in the second, fly to right in the third. Then he singled in the 6th. Fly to left again in the 7th. A nice play out there by Shaw. That's in there for a strike. Evens up the count 1-1. Mason out of Del Oro High School, LSU. He is from Grass Valley, California. Has 6 runs batted in the season. It's a ground ball down to first base, foul. So he is down 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cooper Smith is out at third. Shane Miller is over at second, and down at first is Chaz McNeilis. Sails the pass ball and it misses. 2-2. High fly ball hit well to center field. Lindsey going back and makes the catch out in front of the warning track. Potter scored 3 times. We go to the 9th. They're on top 11-1.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Potters fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Top of inning number 9, it is Noah Madsen, freshly committed to Northern Kentucky University, trying to save it for his Norse teammate, Gerald Hansen, in the 9th inning, and Zach Millen will be the first hitter. He is 1 for 3 with a double. Swings and misses. 0-1. 88 from Noah Madsen. Outside Zane Alisawi and then Tucker Shaw. Will be the next 2 hitters for Marysville. They look to prolong this one. Fastball in the corner, inside corner. 1-2. Millen actually had some tough luck. Gerald Hansen made some good defensive plays on the mound, rob him a perhaps 2-base hit. Check swing, and that's a little outside. And then he came in and he reached his 3rd time on an error. So he is actually 0 for 3. Alisawi on deck is 1 for 3. Chopper foul down the first base line, and the coach, bobbles that one. He had such a good record going, too, down there. Well, that's going to show up in his coach fielding stats, his CFSs. 2-2. We'll do it again to Zach Millen. We're number 5 for the Marysville Giants. Watches that one just outside 3-2. The umpire's actually been skating through this. That's not been a yell at the umpire type of game. So it's nice to hear a couple of cat calls, even though I think the pitch was probably outside. It's nice to just have, proving you're still alive in the top of the 9th by yelling at the umpire. I understand that. It's an American way of doing things. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Picked up and gunned down nicely by Cooper Smith. So Madsen gets the strikeout, and Cooper gets an assist. And Belding gets a putout, I suppose. Here's Zane Alisawi. Actually, I think we have a pinch hitter coming up here. Number 13, that'll be David Wenham. So David Wenham is the batter. So Alisawi was 1 for 3. And Aiden Sutton looks like he's in the on-deck circle. There's a swing and a miss. So 0-1, and that's in the dirt. David Wenham, wearing number 13, making his first appearance of the night against Noah Madsen. Fastball misses low. Noah right between 88 and 90 early here in the 9th inning as the cowbells go a-ringing. That's chopped right off the batter, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and two now. Chopper back to the mound. Madsen gloves it, goes the 2/3 of the way to first, and flips it over to Belding for the second out. 2 outs, and the next pinch hitter will be Aiden Sutton. Wearing number 14. He will be up in the spot of Shell. So Sutton has a couple of words with the newly departed David Wenham. And Sutton settles in for an at-bat here with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Madsen reached 90 on that last pitch. Fastball's upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. That's down low. 2-0. 4 hits tonight for the Marysville Giants. Padres pitchers have struck out 9 batters. Swing and a miss, high fastball on the inside corner. 2-1. Ground down to first. On the big hop, Belding has it, and that's your ball game. 1-2-3 for Madsen in the 9th inning. Our final score, the Potters win this one 11-1. They go to 18-1 on the season. More importantly, 3-1 in Pacific Empire League play. The Potters and the Giants will do it again tomorrow, 6:05 right here from McBean Stadium. Join us. If you can't be out here, join us on Stones Broadcast Networks or Lincoln Potters Baseball on YouTube. Reminder to subscribe to those. Like them and subscribe to them so you don't miss a Potters game. A lot of heroes tonight for the Potters. Luke Euler was 2 for 4, had a home run and scored 3 times, but can't escape Gerald Hansen, the left-hander from Northern Kentucky. 5 innings, 2 hits. He struck out 6, and he got his 2nd win of the summer. He is our player of the game. So, Mark the Phantom Low for Evan the Engineer, we say thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.